What is up, my friends? God, these jazz albums are so good. I have to admit, while I was checking out the rewards or opening it up for the live dub volunteers, I was looking at the community challenge. I'm still trying to figure out a good challenge for you guys. Something that I have to, whatever I put there, I have to be prepared for you guys to buy it out instantly, or at least for it to happen in the very near future. Mm-hmm. So, I'm trying to think of it, but it might take longer than the 5 minutes before we should probably get started with this live dub. Let me check in.
That's my Switch that's in there.
Okay, I'll swap it out real quick. Let's see. Well, let's get another one going. No, we don't want to play that one right away. That one doesn't show up yet. Yeah, this one's solid. Alright, I think by the time this song finishes, we should be ready to start. What up, Mike? God, could you imagine if, like, the HD Trilogy remakes had this as the soundtrack? So let's see, who we got? We got Cyan, Julian, we got our volunteer, we got KK, we got our Watashi machine, Steel Gumshoe, just in case. Is Incubus here? I know that Incubus was Cody Hackins, is that correct? Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn this down a bit so I can actually hear you. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't see Incubus online in Discord.
Okay. Let me make sure I got everyone here, going through the list. Alright, so can you see, we got KK's, okay, Incubus. Alright, so I may need someone, oh, Boomsday! Yes! Spending the points. If Incubus can't make it, yes, we will absolutely have you fill in as Cody Hackins. So I will go ahead and close that up. And if Incubus does show up Boomsday, and we end up handing Cody Hackins back to them, then you are more than welcome to keep your spot for next week. So feel free to hop into the waiting room and I'll drag you in here. So how has everyone been doing this week? You guys included here in the VC.
It's been rough.
Feel that. I absolutely feel that.
Yeah, that's definitely a mood right now.
Marvelous week, testing my ability to stay sane.
Well,
that's a mood.
If at any point you guys are like, you know what, I got more important things to focus on than this right now, you have my full permission to head out. We'll find a way to cover for you.
Dude, this is a glorious respite. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, seriously.
I've been looking forward to this like all week.
Right?
Same.
Oh my god, my wife, every Saturday she has her friend Logan show up, and most of the time if Logan's grabbing Starbucks, they'll be like, hey, does Sean want anything? And usually around this point of time, I'm thirsty as heck because I'm most of the way through my growler, I'm sick of water, so they're like, hey, you want Starbucks? I'm like, yes, please. Watching charity streams and drawing lately. Well, we got some interesting stuff coming up, not just on my stream, but just in general. But in regards to my stream, you know, obviously we got the live dub happening in a couple minutes. Tomorrow evening is continuing the live playthrough of Bug Fables, which has been really enjoyable. Monday, I think, did we decide that the 20th was going to be the Osamatsu, or the
Orange juice.
Orange juice tournament.
Yeah, the 20th.
Yes.
So people need to get their applications in. So I'll repost that tonight.
Okay. So, I don't know how many people we have entered for that, but it should be fun regardless. Also, is it Sunday evening after Bug Fables that we're doing 100% fermented juice?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a double treat. on Sunday for you guys, because we'll be having Bug Fables Progress. I'll probably be pissed off at one of the bosses I fight, and then we'll go right into us getting the mods getting themselves, what's the word? I need a Twitch-friendly word.
Heckin' peshed.
Hecking hyped on
Killed.
adult juice. Chilled. That's right.
No, killed.
Oh, killed. So we'll do some co-op until we're appropriately hyped, and then we're gonna switch gears and immediately go at each other's throats.
Yes.
Boomsday's in the waiting room. Oh, we already dragged him in. What up,
Boomsday's
Boomsday?
already in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chill. I'm just about to grab some water.
Yeah. So,
Grab myself some water and a Sprite, and I'm good.
do we have any new Ace Attorney fan art to feature on the sidebar, or is that something I'm gonna add as we go
Oh
along?
my god, I hope so.
I
Yeah,
hope so too.
if you guys are part of the Discord and you decide to make any Ace Attorney or stream-related fan art, feel free to post it in Megastar fan art, especially if it's relevant to the case we're currently working on. I will be more than happy to put it here on the sidebar. I'll actually kick this on right now. So, for these live dubs, I tend to keep the webcam off just because it's not just me performing. I don't want the focus to be on just me, which means this sidebar is free real estate. And as long as it's not inappropriate, as long as it's not something that I would regret putting on stream, you are more than welcome to contribute. I'll throw it up there, give you some credit. It's a community effort. So, anyway, let me switch these switches out because my wife's is in the dock. We'll make sure that the Elgato's up and running, and then I think we're good to finish off Case 3, maybe get into some Case 4. So, let me... Oh, and here we go. Here's the jazz track for The Steel Samurai.
Ooh.
The jazz tracks are so good.
Oh my goodness.
What's up?
So I'm doing this in the closet, so I have better sound, and I found a plastic fish on the floor. Yeah, there's the. So I'm doing this with my plastic fish.
Aw.
He's very tiny.
Now, yes.
And a screen for the.
Yep. Thank you for that reminder. No, I had forgotten, so thank you for that reminder. Let's see. Screen share. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about it, but you said something about like the Elgato setting up or something like that. So I'm
No,
like,
we
oh,
should be
still
good.
getting it set up. So
There we go. Hydrate the homie. Don't worry. I will make sure to stay hydrated. So, we don't have any existing incentives right now for donated subs, but chat is always welcome. I think we'll have the same milestones if we hit 10, 20, 30. If we hit 50 subs, which I don't think is going to happen, that's why I put it so high, I am willing to shred myself by doing the Toad voice for Phoenix Wright for the rest of the stream.
Oh my god.
Sean.
Hey, guys, if you guys get to 25, I will talk like Jumper from Mystery Dungeon.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, let's get started at least. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Apparently it's, summer court cases done quick. They don't actually do something like that in Japan, do they?
Yeah, have you not heard of a guilty percent run?
Guilty percent? It's always full these days. Alright, so those are pretty much the same thing as before. There we go. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer,
Huh.
which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What?
Is Maya always this excitable? It is really hard to focus because my wife is cooking and it smells amazing right now.
Ooh, what is she cooking?
Is it steak and mashed potatoes?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that does
It's
sound good.
chicken? Oh, she's cooking chicken, but it's...
Now I'm hungry.
Chicken!
Right? Well, it smells really good.
Hunger is the bane of streaming.
I can smell it through the screen.
Oh, wait. No, there we go. Hey, Zero? Is that how I do it? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Oh, yeah. Hey, you were doing some glitch exhibition stuff, last I heard. Hopefully that went well. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's in here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP.
WP. Powers. Right. October 19th. Detention Center. Visitors room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP! Only 1 day left! Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
She's like a golden retriever. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm so happy to be here with you. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell they're different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and...
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago? October 19th, Global Studios, main gate.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Oh, she's alive!
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio's bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
So, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
I mean, have you ever heard of the artist community? No, it doesn't, Maya.
Oh, you sweet, young, poor summer child.
About Mr. Hammer.
Oh! I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing.
I heard you start to pick up the pace because I thought she was about to go on one of her rambles, and I know you did
Same.
too. I
Same.
heard that. I was like, oh no, Color!
Why would he steal Power's costume and sneak in by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Computer that runs the... Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area, and to the left are... We've already talked about this 3 different times. October 19th. Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer.
Loud birds. Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this?
Think? On the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
You scared me for a second. I was looking at chat and was like, can someone time out Vim? It's like, what's going on? Oh, he said the frick. October 19th, Global Studios, employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just once.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
No, 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 no. No touching.
Ah!
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack.
Guess I can be a little drama-tweak at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
What?
Oh my god. See, this is what happens.
What have you done?
You're like, oh man, I'm gonna set this so high no one would ever.
Oh.
Psych.
Oh, SK.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay. We're
gonna be here for a bit.
We're gonna be here for about 5-6 minutes. Maybe I should turn off subs for a bit. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god.
Holy crap.
He's just
So many
gifted 50 subs. So if I don't temp pause this, if I don't set it to like, oh wait, did it stop?
How many subs?
It just stopped.
It just
50.
stopped. What the hell?
Did it break?
No, I don't. Maybe it did. Alert. Oh, maybe it's because I logged into my OBS.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think I'll actually be able to do jump buff the entire time.
Right.
Then don't.
Then don't.
I won't, sorry.
So let me.
I was not expecting it to actually happen.
I'm gonna go to my subscription part or subscription tab for the future and set it to 5 seconds just in case. Here we go. Alert duration. 5. There we go. Oh, it won't. There we go. 5 seconds. So we'll test that real quick. Test file, test rate. Yeah, there's the test subscription. Cool. All right. Wow. So we've got a hell of a lot to get through. Welcome, Monolith Fee, Little Animal Crackers, Markitsune, I like how you spelled that, Nalunas, Ice Guppy, SoFlo Soul, Super Shadow 246, Mob Frogger, hey, I'm frogging here, As your shot, Forest Spirit, Blue Dino 15, Hillian Anticipated, Logan Lantane. Yes, Logan Lantane. Eggman Pissed on the Moon. Timmy PSP. All I Want Is Cake. Everything is cake. Brave Bird S. Or Brave Birds. Nimono Solens. Chaotic Caretaker. Sword of Destiny. Kits the Cat. Shadow Howl 69. The Wheeled Guy. AJ the Nasaya. Smug Mario Hara. Them Bears, Zaya Wolf, Blindness 42, Blindness Bludgeons, Soul Reaper Frost, -10 stars, Character Select, Dewey DeWatt, That's Mia, Quinarius, Peridot, Mini 5278, Joy B. Putnam, Reina Mitsurugi, Fudge Saki, Sonic Lover 101, Lunar Videos, The Gick, oh my god, Emma Pond 101, Mole Chris 1, Death Napalm X, Arbitar. Did I say that right? Hold on. No, Airbitar, Smoke Tamu, Zolno, Hawkstein, and Space Lady 2002. And a huge, huge thank you to Stupidly Kind for spending $250 on gift subs. Jesus. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the support.
Yes. Oh my God.
You're incredible, dude.
Also, I heard in those names,
I will do a couple sips for that. My wife is in the kitchen going, oh, so that happened. All right.
I'm telling you, man.
Well, Boomsday, we gotta think of some incentives then. I mean, we're gonna run them by chat, but if something comes up and you guys have a very specific voice that you'd like a character to use, feel free. I might, during the climax though, if we end up getting the raid from Mike Feedback, I might briefly have us go back into our normal voices just so that people get a feel for how the streams usually go before we switch back.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
That's totally fair.
In the meantime, we have Boomsday doing her mystery dungeon voice as a return when Cody Hackins comes in.
I'll do Caterpie, because I think that would work for Cody as well.
Whatever you can sustain. That's all I'm going to say. Whatever you can sustain.
All right, yeah, Caterpie's easy.
And in the meantime, Toad is now a man of the law. So
Oh god, everyone turn down their
I will
volume.
turn down your headphones if you get the chance.
I'm Toad!
All right.
Dramatic indeed!
I love it.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. It has a rendezvous at the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here by licking it and seeing if I fall asleep. A science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat.
Cyan, would you want to voice Edgeworth how you imagine Ron Desevois would sound?
Oh, gladly.
All right, Edgeworth is now Edge Desevois.
Desevois.
Ron Desevois!
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
A warrant, but that's never stopped me before.
Gumshoe, I talked to a science guy. The science guy. Look, Gumshoe, sleeping pills. We can use these to put Gordon to sleep.
Oh my god.
I need to finish watching that.
Now, everything in due time, pal.
Chat. Hello, Phoenix. Ah, Phoenix, help me!
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color all right. I know my colors.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills!
Looks like it.
He just picks up the fucking plate with the steak bones, puts it in his pocket. I might need this for later.
Better tuck this one away.
He's like, I don't have enough time for a full lunch. Takes a rib bone out of his pocket and starts sucking on it. And Maya's like, what the hell are you doing? Sustenance, Maya. A good lawyer never leaves himself hungry.
And then he immediately falls asleep.
That's right. Wasn't it laced with...
McFly!
How goes your investigation?
To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case that we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
Well, what do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore.
Oh my god! He became God!
Why did you echo?
I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control.
No, this makes sense. He says, I don't know if I believe the initial accusation anymore. He's reached enlightenment. He has left his mortal coil and ascended to a different plane. Gotchu. The deity detective. Deity detective Gumshoe.
Let me draw that.
He was in the waiting room, and he crushed. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. It was so manly.
I just love this visual of this, like, luminescent angel orb descending down. Hey, it's me, Gumshoe, here to help you solve the case.
I heard your prayers, and here I am.
Phoenix is like, wait, are you real? Goes to reach out his hand. The orb's like, hey, pal, look but don't touch, all right? My holiness is too much for your mortal body. You make contact, you'll fizzle out of existence. You're not ready for this. It's me, your boy, the angel Gabriel.
Still, you have a request to say, I am the milkman, my milk is delicious.
As a Gumshoe. I am the milk. My milk is delicious.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
I misread that as furry.
Still not wrong.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints, on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep. Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Detective, about that bottle.
Oh, that? Talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed that on my first week of evidence. It's like somebody took it without telling me and presented it as evidence without me knowing. I don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh, you know me. Just doing my deific job.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, you know, so.
What? Why?
I wasn't.
But WP's innocent.
Were people saying you're echoing?
Yeah, your mic is on.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No!
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yeah?
On the day of the murder, you went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, she's got some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt, you know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
Anyway, about 5 years ago, they were filming this movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. And after that, they never used Studio 2 again.
Was that the bite of 87?
They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but I mean, nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No, no!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming.
24/7 Paw Patrol.
They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
24/7 Paw Patrol for adults.
Adults?
Oh, shit. What? Why?
It's Paw Patrol After Dark.
Hardcore Paw Patrol!
Speaking of Paw Patrol, check Megastar fan art.
Metal Apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Or it's just the same show, but all the dog cops or whatever are like sexy furry dude.
Colors once again contributing to making this infinitely furry. I present to you Golden Retriever Maya.
Oh my gosh, it's a baby.
I will treasure
What a
it for the
petter.
rest of my life.
Oh my god.
I love her.
Just a very confused puppy.
Should I contribute to the whole furry thing?
If you, I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to draw, as long as it's appropriate.
I
that
really
was
wanna
made.
join.
That was made by Color Brews, our resident mod and amazing artist. She has her own stream, so please support this lass. She is insane.
It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore?
Now the studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
Do you think the studio cares about children? The kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
New Steel Samurai action figure. Press the button on his back and he thrusts a spear right into your chest cavity.
Wow! There's real blood!
Comes with everything you see here. Batteries required, adult supervision not necessary.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure.
Especially when the spear breaks their heart after going through their rib
I was
cage.
just gonna say.
Nick, say something.
Well, when life gives you lemons. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
I don't even know. Wait, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Fanboys.
Reasons they
Fan
can't
kids.
stop the show.
Kids that are fans.
This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Neither do I, Nick.
Funny that. I don't either. Oops, let's try that again.
Okay, so why they can't stop Steel Samurai?
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show couldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. I don't have any power over that, but okay. What can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding.
And also for chat.
Oh, homie.
Oh my god!
Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
I can't unhear that now. Okay.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez told him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if the word got out.
Captain Hammer killed a person. Career rolls are going down to 0.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Mrs. Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Never!
Why, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's got their own darndest, doing their darndest to get for Hammer. Forget Hammer. Wow, I'm out of my age. Who do they think made Global Studios the way it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
You need a throat lozenge? Who told? Who you got from?
Sorry, I was just doing my impression of you.
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Petty Nichols, the assistant we talked to?
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that and recently departed, no less.
If chat gets annoyed, majority vote, I'll switch back to normal Phoenix, unless you guys have a different voice you want me to switch to. I did not expect us to hit 50 subs. I'm willing to keep this up, but not if it pisses you guys off. So if we have a majority requesting me to go back or change to something else, let me know. It's free reign.
I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm sorry, Ms. Oldbag, but I do have proof.
Brandis, thank you very much for the gift sub and welcome RCSPP. Friend at door? Hello. Do you need help with anything? Okay. I'll move some stuff anyway. Also, we have Sunshine and Lemon's hand sanitizer. Oh my god, your hair looks amazing.
I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Pulls the plate out of his pocket.
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
What is this? Oh, that's cool. Passion. Guava passion fruit tea?
Yeah. So they're like, well, we can mix guava and passion fruit. I was like, sure. I think that's what it is.
Let me try this real quick. Hold on. It's very red, you guys. It's like blood red.
I said guava passion fruit tea and guava tea. We have passion fruit tea. And mix them together.
If they canceled it, I'm gonna cry.
It's a bottle of sleeping pills.
Also, I asked for a nice fog,
With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights.
Oh, it looks like... No, my voice is doing fine. For those of you who are concerned, I'm putting it towards the top of my throat. Basically, all I'm doing is keeping a little bit of saliva in the back of my throat so that when I tighten my throat up, it vibrates the saliva.
And that's what creates the little warble that you're hearing.
So, it's not hurting my throat. If I were to scream like this, it would cause damage, but it's not hurting. But it looks like most of you want me back to normal. So, I'll switch back to normal, but you are... Stupidly Kind has been so stupidly kind that I'm willing to change to whatever if you guys are like, hey, we want to hear you do this. So just know that it's an open offer for the course of this stream.
Where's your proof that I'm using those pills on Powers?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
But, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. Oh, do you guys want me to switch when we get to the trial? Okay. So, wait, do you mean switch to normal at the trial or switch back to Toad at the trial? I assume the first one, so.
There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Ms. Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
I'm a mature streamer.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago. That's a long time to hold it, lady.
I mean, look at it. She looks like a tight ass.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
Fartal accident.
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it.
Pooparazzi.
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir.
Stirring up some shit.
Quite a stir.
And guess who made it all better? Vasquez.
Ass queefs.
Sure.
Oh my god.
She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here in the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Ms. Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Ms. Oldbag.
Wow, that changed. Here, take this.
A photograph.
Oh.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy at the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
What is with this studio and people dying by being speared through the chest?
Cursed.
It's an ancient samurai curse.
Donut.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel like much talking about it.
I understand.
Poor old Hammer. He was a big star. The biggest. The accident 5 years ago is what did him in. He didn't want to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him.
Hey, you want to see a dead body?
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
Will Powers is into snuff. You heard it here first. Jesus Christ. I learned something today I wish I could forget.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
sorry. I don't know how that will help us figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know how the photo of a murder from 5 years ago will have any relevance to this case. It will forever remain a mystery.
Not my job, it's yours. Detective Gumshoe must have left by now.
He's probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial.
I bet Edgeworth is pretty angry with him.
A lot of people are angry with God.
Wow.
The assistant must have gone off somewhere. But stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock to her.
My controller is not working?
Oh no!
What the hell? Give me a second.
Alright.
It just straight up, the button stopped functioning.
Huh.
Weird.
Are you able to go to the home menu? Wait, damn, does that mean the controller is cake?
I was just gonna say, it's cake. Cut it open and see what happens.
That's what
It says
happened.
red,
The
maybe it's
wires
red
were replaced
velvet?
by cake.
Nice.
Yes, hey, Gumshoe is now Gotchu.
My right Joy-Con might have just died.
Oh no.
Oh no!
What cake flavor of Joy-Con are you gonna choose?
Okay, the battery is charged. It doesn't suggest that it's broken. I hope that doesn't happen again.
Quick, get the science guy.
That was really weird. It was
Yeah.
showing that it was on. It shows that it's fully charged, but it just completely ceased to function. Home, everything on the right Joy-Con was not working.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Well, at least it's not drifting. Knock on wood. There's some regulars. Oh.
There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
That's all repeated. So what do we do from... Oh, we probably have to go to Studio 2. October 19th. Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently.
Bitch.
No, I'm good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Huh?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Wow, she's really invested in that Final Fantasy VII playthrough.
Do something, Nick. She's really pissing me off.
Took me a second, but when I got it.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it.
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer?
You know, where the knives and the flamethrowers and the body bags are. Join me. Come this way.
By yourselves?
Join me. Come this way. It's fine.
Oh dear.
Sure, I don't see why not. October 19th. Your place of death.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could hold a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents.
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Oh?
She means the security lady, Ms. Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Maybe we should go inside the trailer. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Man-eating fence.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
No, that's just because the voice acting industry doesn't treat anime seriously.
So I'm a blackmailer now?
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But... you were the cause! You pressured him!
I see that Incubus just jumped in the chat. Incubus, were you interested in reprising your role as Cody if they show up today? Or, Boomsday did spend the points, so they were technically here first. I wanted to reach out to you, but... Are you gonna be super bothered if we let Boomsday take over for Cody today?
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing, Boomsday? I'm the one who opened it up. You're not at fault for anything.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, okay, cool. Well, thank you for handing it over, and Boomsday will cement you as Cody for today's episode.
And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Huh? No! No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on porpoise?
That is what I mean.
Well, where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo. Because she's a fucking badass!
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. Could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Boys?
Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
They all just pull out like big pink erasers and start rubbing them.
Hold it right there!
Gotchu coming to rescue, destroying the 4 horsemen of the Vasquez apocalypse.
Once again, when you least expect it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Mike
Gotchu
feedback!
delivers!
Mike feedback with the huge. Oh my god! Hello. Steel, no pressure, but you're about to perform in front of 200-something people. Thank you for the follow, Simply Glaceon. Thank you, Lava Lot. Thank you, Genesis Links. Thank you, Casey, for the subscription. Dre138, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Not Hated, for the follow. Thank you, Nobody in Present Participle for the follow. Thank you, Sandtrue, for the follow.
Great.
Thank you, Sweet Kicks 101 for the follow.
Great.
Thank you, Fun64 for the follow.
Great.
Thank you, Kirby
Great.
Father, for the follow.
Great.
Thank you, Jackson Foxglove, for the follow. Thank you,
Great.
Fox
Great.
YT, for the follow. Thank you, Nightbreak, for the follow.
Great.
Thank you, Fallen Glory Foakey, for the follow. Thank you, Voidal
Great.
Zoroark, for the follow. Thank you,
Great.
NST, for the follow. Thank you, Starwalker, for the follow. Thank you, Zelda Link 4, for the follow. Thank you, Rotary Squid, for the follow. Thank you, Dr. Volpine, for the follow. Thank you, Derpy Universe, for the follow. Thank you, Caitlin
Great.
Yuvu, for the follow. And thank you, Edgeworth, for that updated autopsy report.
You are welcome.
Oh my god!
That was like watching a
was the
Silver the
third.
Hedgehog cutscene with how many times he was going, great, great. Oh.
That was insane.
What? And this is perfect music for a raid. Welcome everybody, and thank you, Mike Feedback, for that incredibly timed raid. What were you playing? How did that 24-hour Origami King string go? Where did you finish up?
Oh, Origami King, I still want to play that.
Great. I can't take that seriously anymore. Chapter 3. Oh my god. All right, well, welcome everyone. We're in the middle of a live dub playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game in the franchise. Thank you, Alpha, for the subscription. Right now, we had an incentive where we had 50 gift subs get donated, so until we start the trial, I have to talk like Toad from Origami King for Phoenix Wright's voice. I'll go back to normal for the trial itself, but we've got an entire cast here, and we've got possibly the best man I've ever heard playing Gumshoe, so let's get right back into it.
D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Rendezvous, we cannot wait.
Not bad. Very well.
Vasquez is Mike, and everyone behind her is the raid that he brought with him.
Hey,
we're here to support the shit out of you.
I'm sorry to immediately pause this. We do have Gotchu art.
Oh yeah, I want to see Gotchu.
Oh, we have Gotchu? Did
Yes.
someone donate on Megastar? Yes!
Yes!
Alright, so, oh my god. We've got 2 photos. So while I'm adding these pictures, you guys need to understand some context. What's up? Alright, so you need to understand some context. First, we described Maya as a golden retriever who has no idea what's going on, but is very happy to be here supporting everybody. And at one point, our guy who was voicing Gumshoe, he had some weird echo going on, but it made him sound like he was a descended god. So we have Emperor Gotchu. So first, here's Emperor Gotchu.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh, that is beautiful. A blessed man.
And now, we have our incredible donation of, I'm gonna double check this, make sure it's the right photo. It is. Here's Maya Fur.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm a pupper.
Oh, I didn't get to read my line.
Oh, sorry. It appears that this will be decided in court then, tomorrow.
It appears that this contest will be decided in court then, tomorrow. I'll be looking forward to it.
Let's go, Vasquez. Hey, you okay, pal? Man, that was such a high. Are you still feeling it? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective.
Oh, character arc. Character arc development. Also, these sketches were done by Color Brews. Please go support her channel sometime. She is incredible. The Maya Fur on
Color,
the
you are
bottom
incredible.
was created by Y2 Crow. What did you say?
This color is incredible.
Yes.
Like, I still love that one with Old Bag crushing the donut from last week.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
That was the best thing.
Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
And yes, Gumshoe is an adorable baby.
Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez.
All right, boys. It's time for us to have a trial.
Do you want me to keep as normal Edgeworth for a little bit before going into Ron, or just go for it?
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, feel free. All right. I'm going to make this fun because we've got a lot of people. Every time I pick the wrong evidence, I have to gift a sub.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this is not one of those games anymore where I can just willy-nilly pick stuff and go fuck and then go back to the drawing board. I have to be willing to commit. And if I can't get it right, then if I, pun intended, if I can't get it right, then someone's gonna get a free sub. And if I can't get it right... October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation?
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer at Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Oh, you're going to hate this.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Oh my, Mr. Wright. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van.
Mm-hmm.
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that.
Chat, would you like me to be Tommy Wiseau? No, wait, that's Christopher Walken. I did not hit her, I did not. Would you like me to talk as Tommy Wiseau for Phoenix Wright in the trial? Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh no.
I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over.
Oh, dinner? Alright, well, I'll wait until we've been streaming for a little bit, like 1 more hour, and then I'll take a break. That looks fucking amazing. Goodness gracious.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
I'll do 1 cross-examination as Christopher Walken and 1 as Wiseau, and then you guys can pick one I'll stick with.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon.
By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes, and I'm surprised you
Oh dear.
even know what that word means. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
And what exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright.
Miss Vasquez, that's not appropriate for court.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright.
Oh.
You both are so incompetent. Was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal, obviously.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Hey, that rhymes. I'm like a poet. I'm pretty good. Christopher Walken, poet extraordinaire. Look at my spiky hair. I'm on a roll. If she had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some sort of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
Alright, here comes the first one. Are we going to be off to a good start or a bad start?
First gift sub, let's go.
First gift sub, let's go.
You did say before the... There you go.
Every wrong piece is... Yep, every wrong piece of evidence is a gift sub.
Also an incentive for chat to not say anything, because then no gift subs happen.
Right?
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Even more incentive.
I feel like I know what the first one is, but... Just present the whole van?
Just toss the entire van at her.
Those pockets are really deep.
The van just bursts into the courtroom. Objection!
This van empty.
This depends on when they were put in. It's either before or after. Yes! Let's go.
Damn it.
Ha!
I mean, good job, Sean.
As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. Well, I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak?
Just like your witness is T-boned. Yeah, exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak. Wow. These boneless cows.
I sure love my boneless teamboat steak.
I like that steak. Boneless.
When they want to, the cows don't have bones, so when they want to cook them, they just set up like a whole. They take a hillside and they coat a rail in hot coals, and they just push the cow off the side of the hill, and it rolls down.
Oh my god.
By the time it gets to the bottom, it's cooked all the way through.
That's just morbid.
See, I was thinking more of like she's just fierce enough to eat the bone.
Poetry time! You didn't eat any steak during that break, you heck! You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
I see. Of course, everybody knows. That's exactly what happened. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Technically both.
She was mating with the Steel Samurai. It did say take me.
Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat a steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
But Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Quick, Gotchu, we have to get to the courtroom. We have to protect him. He will be found guilty.
No! I'm all for this.
I would like to submit this piece of evidence. That's a machine gun. Yeah!
Right there, pal.
I knew if I brought this machine gun to the courtroom, he would be found innocent.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Vasquez is in the middle of this.
What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to update the autopsy report with your body.
That seems illegal.
All right. I'm gonna switch back for a bit. Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
I agree. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
You better do it right, otherwise you have to give to sub.
Oh,
Everyone's waiting, Mr. Wright.
As it turns out, the murder weapon was a cake.
She used the bone from the steak. It's one of these two. Damn it!
Right.
Alright, who's getting a gift sub?
But I haven't said anything yet.
Gift to sub. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to gift a sub.
I can sense it too with my Fey blood.
Okay, so I picked them. Fucking damn it. Gift sub! That didn't last long. It wasn't actually this one. I'm gonna be mad if it was this one. Welcome, Yokai. No!
So wrong.
2.
No!
Oh
You're lucky I'm
no!
not giving you a penalty.
Ugh.
Nick, you're really fucking this one up.
I can prove the samurai spear. Oh, because it was broken? Oh, it's that easy.
Look at you go.
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
I was thinking so far ahead of myself. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
I can't drive, Edgeworth. I never got a license.
What?
I can only jump to conclusions.
Why are you telling me to jump to conclusions? That's all you ever do.
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
So you're the one who's drawing to conclusions.
Are you quite sane?
Absolutely not.
Are you even aware of what... Oh, sorry, that's her.
Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
Do not ask me that. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. Let's also see the gift sub, because you got it wrong the other time.
Oh, no. It's probably wrong. Look at this. Look at this photograph!
Mr. Wright, that did not make me laugh.
I'm not laughing. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Did I do it right? Was that right?
Order!
Yeah, you got it.
If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
Who is this Mr. Edgeworth you're talking about? I am Ron des Avoirs. But seriously, what are you saying?
Yes! What happened 5 years ago? It's happened again!
Mr. Wright, continue, please.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the studio.
I can't keep this up. This is killing me. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Wow, I never knew Wario was a lawyer. Precisely. Ironic, strange, isn't it?
Very creative, Mr. Wright. Could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could the jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed in his costume?
I don't really want to be here.
There was not enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
With this camera! She stuffed it inside this manila envelope!
She ate it like she ate a T-bone steak.
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it!
Why is there a van in the courtroom?
Beep beep! Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
I did give 2 subs, didn't I?
No.
Oh, I didn't finalize the purchase, that's why. It's okay. You're right. I never finalized that second gift sub, so here it is. Welcome, Sundari Pony.
There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator?
She have hidden it. Of course he wasn't.
Ha! So without Mr. Manila notice anything, she put the van in the body in the pan. She put the body in the costume, which was also in the pan. Are you seriously suggesting that this is possible?
Of course I'm not serious.
What? Huh?
I was kidding, to lighten up the proceedings.
Lighten up the proceedings? You can't lighten up a murder, Mr. Wright.
Yes, I can. I can turn this flashlight on and point it towards the body.
Right, the court requests that you refrain from making claims in jest. What do you think you are, some kind of clown, or maybe the entire circus?
Only if it makes me go back to the choice screen, and it didn't, so I don't owe a sub. Of course,
win this round, Mr. Wright.
Because in video game, no, as a QA tester, there are times when you can pick between various options, but it will progress the scene no matter what you pick. It will only change what the characters say. So if it doesn't make me go back and pick another choice, it wasn't a wrong choice. It was just an alternate route.
You win next time.
Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammers' blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
And boy, do I look dumb.
I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win?
Cheater.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens next?
Maybe you aren't smarter than you look.
Don't nick me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that, you idiot.
Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez! So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer! She's not gonna see. Oh my god.
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits.
Listen, I'm not Elle, you are not Kira. Cut the shit.
She's not Elle, she's
And the
D.
result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely that she did it. But, there is no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll
What do I do now?
be leaving.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! Come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor.
Holy shit, what kind of courtroom am I in? I see, very well.
Wait, hold on a minute, I got it. I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not?
Wait, what did I miss? Chat's saying I missed a hilarious exchange. I mean, I can go back a couple minutes and just speed through, but... So there is an option. Yeah, but I thought if I picked wrong, I was gonna have to gift a sub. Type faster, please.
No, it's fine. You're
It's
good.
fine. Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just wanted to hear testimony again. Omadon, that's what I just said as Edgeworth.
Oh.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Yes, well, indeed, verily I say, ergo.
I don't know what any of those mean.
Neither do I. I want her to hear what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body?
After they found the body.
After they found the body?
After they found the body.
After
Very
they
well.
found the body?
The witness will testify to the court concerning the matter of after they found the body.
Nick!
I know. We have to ask about what happened after they found the body.
Why did Edworth?
Because it's after they found the body. Who knows? He probably realized she did it too, after finding the body.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
After the body?
Edgeworth. After...
Court is adjourned. We're done here.
That is like that moment in Portal where it's like the one where they try and kill you or something like that.
That one where she kills you.
Oh my god!
The only way that could have gotten better is if Switch had achievements and it gave you an achievement that said finding the body. What comes after?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The part where he kills you, this is that part. Yes, thank you, chat. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. And then I went home.
I'm gonna end up giving so many gift subs. I can feel it.
Oh my god.
I see no issues raised by the testimony of after she found the body. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination and save, please.
Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to... Yeah, find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
That's right. The key. That's what you nicknamed my butterfly knife. Come over here, Vasquez!
Oh, shit!
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony.
Sleep well, Elite.
The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember. There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't it be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you, also. Without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Just like this.
Silence.
I didn't say any.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it.
Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given that detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Has she never been a part of middle school theater? The show must go on, no matter what. What? Spotlight?
Wow.
Spotlight fell off and crushed someone's skull? That's what we have understudies for. Get to work.
Damn.
We don't have those.
I remember there was a time in my high school theater where someone, like, while they were moving a prop, sliced their hand open and had to go to urgent care. And one of the first questions my director asked was of the understudy, "Are you available tonight to fill in?"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Oh, that's the wrong voice. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Didn't you see what that means? She would have to know about the murder before going to Studio 1.
Why are you helping me?
Edgeworth, no spoilers.
I need character development, you fools.
Time out, Edgeworth. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth? The fuck? What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move.
Okay.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Or are you
Let's see
thinking
how
of
it plays out.
career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, did you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
My explanation is that you're extremely gay for the defense.
I just became like 25% more gay for him.
I love Edgeworth.
The prosecution is in cahoots with the defense, both in bed and out. What kind of court is this?
Well, as you can see, their mascot statue is in the shape of a kangaroo, Vasquez.
Ah, yes.
No
that is
matter.
kangaroo.
I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Please, enlighten us. Change your testimony to reflect the reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director?
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
I don't know.
Did you press that
boy,
statement?
it's time for gift subs then.
I know. I'm assuming I have to present something on this statement. How did you know about the injury? He told me.
Okay, you did press it.
Everybody get your gift subs ready.
Quite literally, Sean's the only one who has to get gifts up ready.
Let's see here. How many pieces of evidence are there?
It's a lot.
Hey, at most, you're gonna have 11 gift subs. No.
Yeah.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
No, it doesn't. No, it don't.
Huh?
Stop.
Really? Sit your bitch ass down, Phoenix Wright.
Gift sub number 3. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well.
Be sure to remember which evidence you present as well, otherwise you repeat.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. I am so... Oh, I don't know.
I live for this.
I remember this tripping me
Me too.
up when I first played this game.
I'm also trying to piece it together. It's like I'm trying to recall my memory of high school when I played this game.
I looked at the guide and then immediately forgot.
Oh,
I'm
man.
trying to recall my memories of last week trying to play this.
Right?
I'm thinking about this.
Pressing is a free action, I guess.
I can feel you sweating from here,
I'm
Sean.
so scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna get through every piece of evidence. You're gonna be like, what makes you think that the last statement had to be the one that you presented evidence on?
Maybe we're just trying to get you to gift more than 11 subs.
Right? I just want her to die from smoking. What time did that happen? That was in the afternoon, right? I was with Sal and Oldbag's security lady when we found the body. Okay, what time was that? We were to meet at 5 p.m. for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. Okay. So 10 minutes before, so they were there at 4:50. Fuck, I went too far.
You went too fast.
Yeah, AKL, there's actually 95 possible gift subs here. Because if he presents every single piece of wrong evidence on every single wrong statement, too.
Oh, I didn't mean, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, but that's still a gift sub. That's still a gift sub.
Gift sub.
I did not mean to press that. Oh my god. that was a straight up mistake. Now I'm just blindly throwing him out. Another gift sub? Yes! Oh! It's the classic Phoenix Wright moment.
Yes. 5.
Five gift subs.
I almost want to fucking... If I had a better Scottish accent, I'd break out the Scottish judge. Oh, you daft right.
I'm scared that they're using a piece of evidence again. Did I just show the steak? I forget if I just showed the steak.
Only, it begins. He's beginning to forget.
I don't think you, I don't.
No!
I'm so scared.
I love this.
I think I already showed the steak and I don't remember anymore.
Yummy.
Maybe, I mean,
I'll
you could.
tell you it's not the steak. I don't want you wasting your money that much.
You could write it down. What you write.
Nah, at this point, just go one by one.
Present the badge.
I don't know what the opposite of SBDQ is. This is it.
Hey, please be careful.
I'm fine. I can afford this.
Are you sure?
Yes, don't worry about me, please.
I'm waiting for the triumphant yes when you get it.
No, I'm gonna just feel like shit. So I'd say it was
I mean, also that.
When exactly you arrived at the studio about 10 minutes before, it wasn't something and we already showed the broken head. Where are the other employees? They weren't there yet. Okay. Hauser's taking a nap, correct? So he says, did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Wait a second, it might be the other way around.
How many gift subs do we have right now?
I don't know. I was doing
I think it
so
was
well. I'm like
You were on a roll,
I'm
and
so
now you're on
stuck.
another roll. Yeah.
Well, he's not on Paw Patrol though.
Yeah. Oh, fair. Oh, we're at 6. Okay.
silence, dead silence.
6 subs. Ha ha ha.
I should order pizza.
I mean, if it wasn't 11 o'clock.
What's this all about? Someone should do something to lighten things up?
Yeah. Oh, like.
Like set the court on fire.
It's clearly the only way.
Remember, this is Envy talking. Well, Envy's VO. Juggle the evidence. Look what I can do. I can juggle this fan.
Right.
Juggles the dead body.
Oh.
Would have them stolen? No, I guess not. Wait a second. We wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. There was a murder after all. So play through it again, Your Honor. Okay.
Edgeworth being a bro.
Edgeworth failing at his job.
I like how they're presenting it like it's brand new news all over again.
Edworth looking for slip-ups in what she says. Maybe you should try thinking like Edgeworth.
I'm not gonna look at a guide. I will suffer if I have to.
I believe in you. I'm also keeping an eye on chat. I believe
Yeah,
there's
You don't think like Edgeworth, you need the logic tab for that.
Yeah. To be fair, I've actually looked it up just to be.
This is really tricky. It could give you a small sort of point in the right direction if you want. Okay.
So we presented.
He has the money to do.
We presented all 3 of these. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. Hammer, the victim, and couldn't do any action scenes. So I left them behind.
Try to think about why she would think that.
I will time you out.
Yes! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, it wasn't.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes!
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this?
Hang on, I forgot the voice. Hang on.
Just go back to Edgeworth for now, since we're getting intense.
It would have been after he put on Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Can I not have order? I'm gonna order a pizza.
Can you refute this claim that he will order pizza?
Great! Thank you for the follow, Wowbagger. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Hmm. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she has a motive?
I'm thinking.
Sometimes people just like killing.
Yeah, isn't that right? Isn't that right, Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I'm very adamant about using this evidence.
Just toss the head at him.
This is my proof.
This is the photo from before? You're
This photo
repeating evidence?
reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed down on him, no doubt.
However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have owned about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. It was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Mrs. Vasquez's motive for murder.
She needed a good story? Oh, man.
No help here.
Yeah, you don't need any help. You got on the right track.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
That's what I said.
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years.
Thought she was gonna snap her pipe.
So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes, I am guilty. It was me.
First try, bitches. Someone call an ambulance! Oh, wait. We have a volunteer. We have 2 volunteers, don't we? We have Boomsday and Julian. Julian, we'll have fill in. Do your line. You've been so patient, my dude. Julian, you there? Going once. Going twice.
It is push to talk only.
Do you have a button you can push to talk, Julian? All right. Well, even if he doesn't get a chance, I'll move him to next week. No, he's in the stream channel right now. Crispy didn't spend the points, did he? It was Julian and Boomsday, right?
I think so.
Anyway,
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it was Julian and Boomsday.
Okay. Well, if Julian doesn't speak, we'll just bring him back next week. There's blood everywhere. We're too late.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay.
Ah! Miss Vasquez!
Does this work?
What?
Someone.
What happened here?
Julian's mic is working.
Is it not? It's not working, or it is working?
It is now working.
Okay. There you go, Julian. Go ahead and read that.
Manual fell from the trailer stair. Manual? Manual!
Miss Vasquez, please.
Miss Vasquez.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm.
Oh, I think this is
No.
Vasquez right here.
No. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him!
Oh, I think Julian in this case.
Sorry.
Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez!
No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought yet another miracle.
Oh, here's the miracle.
Here's the miracle.
I have to thank Gotchu, Your Honor. He taught me to keep myself clean and hygienic, and as we all know, cleanliness is next to godliness. These gift subs give me a chance to eat this chicken.
Is it good chicken?
It's like Hajis, right? Thank you very much. I'll wait till these are done to say thanks. Give proper credit. Right, I plan to have it. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much, an anonymous gifter, for the anonymous gift subs. And welcome, Veteran ST, Danny, 5247, Bam Coda, Schwippet, and Tazantag01. If you guys have your Twitch connected to your Discord, feel free to join the Discord server, or just join the Discord server regardless. Make sure you follow the rules, post your introduction. We'd love to have you in the community. We got plenty of fun stuff coming up throughout the weeks and months.
I'm sorry, did I hear Tazin?
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 I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yeah, but you update autopsy reports. But I guess you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, absolutely adorable.
We did it, Reddit! Yeah! Oh my god, Paper Mario! Origami King! The confetti! It came
That is all.
back!
This court is adjourned.
Use the confetti to fill up the holes in her testimony.
Wow.
Oh.
I assume since we haven't been going for long, we're going to continue on to case 4.
We'll start case 4, yeah. We'll probably go until 9 p.m., find a good cutoff point, and then call it a night. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 3. Paper Mario, the origami killer.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yeah, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder.
Super Shadow, we actually open up volunteer slots every single time we do a live dub episode. So if you're here when the stream starts, I usually open up the incentive for people to spend points. Usually we take between 2 and 3 slots. It's 5,000 points currently for a slot. And once they're taken up, we close it up. So you can earn the points by watching my streams throughout the week, and then spend the points during the live dub if you want in order to take part.
It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a murder case.
Tell me why.
I never wanna hear you say I've been found guilty.
Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
When is the entire cast gonna get together to do this?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Oh no! Do I have to give a gift sub if I...
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Save if you can, because you can't go back on this.
Well... Oh, I didn't save already. I mean, I can show different pieces of evidence at this point, but... Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
You really want to use that monkey head.
I want to use that monkey head.
Have we used the monkey head at all?
It hasn't had any purpose. No
It
one...
came up like in one of the previous things, I think.
Right, we haven't used it
Once
today.
for like a second.
Yeah, for like once.
Shoe Fighters, I love you for that reference.
Because you ate his steak.
To be fair, it was a really good steak.
It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show. And as the villain to boot, villains are better than heroes. The kids love the Steel Samurai.
Villains are better.
And so...
Villains are better.
He hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
Hold on, Xylent, I can give you temporary permission. You guys have got to let me know that you want to post a link. You can't just post links, because that's why we have those protections in place. There you go. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
Do you think he keeps his cups held in that space between his clavicle?
I mean, wouldn't you?
I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and...
He's like a human Pez dispenser.
Huh? Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick! Edgeworth!
Oh, he's staring directly into my eyes. Oh, man. Okay, tell me this is not a human lawyer Teba. Look at that face. Look at that hair.
Oh my god.
And tell me that is not
You are
Teba
right.
in an alternate universe as a lawyer.
I'll never unsee this.
I mean, the
Which
face
would
says
make-
it all.
Which would make Phoenix Wright the blue-wearing lawyer with pointy hair facing backwards.
Sean.
Is Rivali.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
It's no longer everything is cake. Everything is now Rivali.
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? Backfist!
You don't waste any time hitting me in the face, do you?
No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
He's actually not lying.
He's not.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all of these years.
Meet again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings?
The gayest line in the whole series.
Oh, they fucking! Also,
oh, they fucking.
To answer, I see that there's a little conversation going on in chat. So to clarify for you guys, by contract, I am not allowed to perform as Rivali in an unofficial capacity. So they don't have ownership rights over the voice. I guarantee you within the next 2 years, there will be a character I've done a voice for where someone will be like, man, that sounds just like Rivali. And so there's nothing stopping me from voicing a different character and making them sound like Rivali. But I cannot say, I'm Rivali, and this is what I believe, or here's how I feel about law. I cannot present myself as the character. So that's why you'll see, like, Josija has in the past done stuff as other Fire Emblem characters, but you will never see him performing as Claude outside of the official game, because that's part of the contract he signed.
Yep, them Nintendo ninjas.
I wouldn't say it's sneaky wording. I think it actually benefits me. Sneaky wording would be if they made the contract in a way that forbids me from even using the quote-unquote Rivali voice, because that could hinder my ability to perform in future productions. So it actually protects my rights, but it also protects them in the sense of we own the character, we choose what the character endorses or says or how they are presented. So I could do it as, say, Cass, or Hearth, or, you know, one of the Yiga clan members, but I couldn't do it as Rivali Teba or the Great Deku Tree. I just couldn't say, I'm Rivali and I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, unease and uncertainty, mainly about my sexuality.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That is what I came here to tell you.
What an asshole.
Oh, Mr. Wright? Was that guy your boyfriend?
What? Friends as if?
Yeah, we've been sleeping with each other for years.
They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something?
Oh, Maya, you're missing a whole lot.
Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
See, Wright, you just have to Google Narumitsu.
And so the curtain closed on another trial and potential source of fan fiction. It caused quite a stir that by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, in a game like this, someone else is going to get murdered within another 3 days, so we'll be right back at it. They went back to making kids shows again.
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Probably because he's a werewolf.
Yeah! Case 3
You
completed!
Woo!
Woo!
Round of applause for everybody.
I think that deserves 5 gift subs. I think that deserves 5 gift subs.
Oh, it's the parrot!
Look at that angst.
Charles, he got my hand!
Look at that gay panic, Edgeworth.
Nah, I'm looking at that bird.
This is about when Edgeworth has a massive headache and remembers when his mind was transplanted into a parrot.
Yeah, you know, it happens to all of us at one point. Yeah, I love this case.
It's a very good one.
We do not have a Von Karma at the moment, so I
don't
may.
think we'll get to him tonight.
Quick question.
What's up?
Do you have a Polly yet?
Polly, is that the parrot?
Yes.
That will be a volunteer, and we will switch that volunteer between episodes if they show up in multiple episodes.
Would it be okay for me to redeem again for Polly?
If you redeem points, let me think. Sorry, chicken. Rule of thumb is, if you redeemed the previous week, you have to give people who haven't redeemed yet first dibs if they want to spend their points. But if no one else spends the points, then you are welcome to redeem again.
Got it.
So.
And don't worry about
Hey,
that.
Sean,
It probably doesn't show up anytime
Mark,
soon.
because obviously we're not in a court case.
What's up?
I'm gonna go order some dinner.
Okay, let's take a 10-minute break real quick, you guys, just so that I can grab some dinner that my wife made for me. We'll spend the last 20-30 minutes starting case 4, and then we will, call it a night. So back in about 10-12 minutes, probably around 8:45 p.m. Pacific time, 11:45 p.m. Eastern. We'll get this started. No voices are finalized yet, except for a couple. I don't know who we're going to get to tonight, but just keep in mind things may change for case 4 between now and next week. But go grab some food. Go take a leak. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna grab some popcorn because this fanfiction going right itself.
Bye, Kale.
Hi, Tez. We're on a break.
Oh, hey, Tez.
Hey guys, yeah, I saw that. So that's gave me a chance to show up. Hey guys, yeah, I saw that.
Okay, well, if Tez is here, actually, I can go ahead and pop out.
That's up to you.
So, because we're done with case 3.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm actually gonna pop out for this.
I'll just be lurking and doodling in chat. Bye, guys.
Awesome. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, thank you so much.
No problem.
Glad to have y'all here.
Great!
I can see that there's some side conversation going on regarding voice acting, so I just wanted to jump in and assist chat before we picked back up. Hold on. I'm gonna swap out some of these pictures. Hold on. Maya Dog was the first one there, so she'll be the first to go. Some of these are great. Hold on. Alright, I will answer what the chat said, but I'm just adding these pictures first. I want to get them in before some people come back from grabbing food and they're like, what the hell is this? One second, my dude. We'll get back into it in a second. Hello? This one's my personal favorite. Will Pezzers. Pezzers. So to answer people's questions that they were asking in chat about voiceover, someone touched on it that I agree that, you know, everyone starts at a different level and some start as complete novices. There's untold amounts of stories of people who never even knew they planned on getting into voiceover and would just kind of do theater productions or do side projects, and at some point someone was like, you know, you should really try voice acting. That's how Roger Craig Smith got into voice acting. Now he's the voice of Sonic. My own start was using Windows Sound Recorder and a desktop Dynax microphone that literally was $1.98 plus 2-cent shipping off of Amazon. And I would just come up with really dumb skits. Like, I remember writing a skit about Cloud getting pulled over by Final Fantasy police because he was speeding on his chocobo. I remember I was really inspired by, oh god, there was this animation series on Newgrounds back in the day. Our series was called Play Another Day, but it was like, I gotta try and look it up. It was one of, imagine a video game comic, but made into like a series on Newgrounds. I will be amazed if someone remembers it, just based off of that very basic description. It was like a bunch of guys who were gaming nerds who would explore tropes about video games and would often, like, they had parodying Final Fantasy, they worked at a game store. Yeah. Lost to the annals of time. Annals. It's not from Lost. It wasn't Control-Alt-Delete. I'm gonna look up how this is pronounced first. Annals. The annals of time. So that is what inspired me, among other things, like hearing anime when it aired on Toonami. And when I started out, I wasn't any good. In fact, you want to know something really funny? If I go to my Newgrounds, I believe one of the first things that I voiced in was a Phoenix Wright parody animation. And I blew my mic out because I was talking so loud. So let me see if I can, newgrounds.com. slash Sonic Mega. Nope, maybe it's user. Sonic Mega, production. Go all the way back to my oldest movie. Back in 2007. Tom Fulp, Ace Attorney. 2007, my dudes. Literally the year that I got into voiceover. If you want to hear, if you want to hear 17-year-old Sonic Mega in one of his first ever productions, credits, voices, Noob King Sonic Mega VAC users. I believe I was Phoenix Wright in that. This is back before they had sliding time bars, so I wouldn't know. Do you guys want to watch it? Do you want to watch it live on this stream and see what 2007 Sonic Mega sounded like? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cringe. I will sit here and I will sit through it. But you have to remember that this boy went on to become Rivali and Teba, so no matter how hard you laugh, the joke's on you, fuckers. Oh my god. Alright. I'm working on it. Are you guys ready for this? All right.
Yes, I'm ready.
I gotta mute this audio.
I'm not ready.
Oh, this is gonna be painful.
Don't
This
worry,
is
I know
gonna
how
be.
It is. It's gonna be like looking at old art. Oh, that's what basically it is.
This is gonna fucking hurt. Here we go.
And away we go.
Court is in session for the trial of Henry Paddock. Is the prosecution ready?
The prosecution is ready.
Is the defense ready?
Oh no! The defense is
I can't-
ready, Your Honor.
No,
The
that wasn't me.
prosecution
Okay.
may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls up Ben.
Is that me?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Ben and I work in an office.
No.
Testify to the court about the missing
Where am I in this?
It was late Friday night. I left the office for a few minutes. When I returned, there was an empty tin on the table.
That was a rather vague testimony.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. You were working at a late time?
Yes, I decided to stay behind to tidy a few things up.
You were alone then?
Yes?
Objection.
I'm sure that's not me.
It doesn't matter if he was alone or not. Just listen to the rest of the testimony.
You say you left the office. But why did you leave the office?
Objection. This is irrelevant. to the case.
Objection.
Objection sustained.
You found the tin.
Yes, it was on my desk.
Here's the tin, Your Honor.
Who had access to this tin?
Only myself.
Order. Order. Please.
I actually don't remember. I hope I voiced in this.
I locked the door on my way out. So someone else must have been in the room while I left.
I just
That
trick
would
us all
make
into
sense.
watching
The
a
defense may
27-year-old
now begin
Flash animation.
cross-examination.
So you're saying someone else was in the room, and you didn't notice?
That's right.
How do you know someone else was there?
Objection. The prints of Mr. Fyack were found on the tin.
The court accepts this into evidence.
So does that answer your question, Tom? These prints show that the defendant was in the room.
Objection! How do we know those prints weren't there before?
I just bought the candy before going to work.
Well, that explains it. What more could you need?
Objection! Why wasn't this in your testimony?
What?
Please testify about this.
Yes, Your Honor. I
Wow, it's like we're playing the actual
I got
game.
candy for my boss's birthday, and I put it away. That's it.
The defense may now cross-examine.
You bought the candy.
This just keeps
so you must have a
going.
receipt.
I don't have a receipt.
Why not?
I threw it away.
So you just so happened to throw it away.
Objection. Who bought the candy is irrelevant.
Objection. No, it isn't. If someone else bought the candy, that would make it possible
This
for the
Phoenix,
witness
this
to
Phoenix
have
guy's
stolen
pretty
it.
good. I wonder what he's up to
Objection.
nowadays.
Have you proof he stole it?
Do I have proof? If he did buy the candy, why aren't his prints on the tin? This is what really happened that day. The defendant walked into the shop to buy some candy. This explains his prints being there. He then put the tin away in the office. When Ben knew none else was around,
I think I voiced the angry face man.
What are you saying?
Oh
Ben
no!
stole the
I
candy.
think I voiced the angry face. Oh no!
Order. Does the prosecution have any
Fan art of
objections?
the angry face man now.
Then there is no reason to prolong this trial. Would the defendant please take the stand?
No! 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 No!
Yes, Your
no.
Honor.
In light of the defense's claims, could
Oh,
you
that
verify that you
genuine
bought the
voice crack
candy?
of despair.
Yes, Your Honor. The candy was what I bought as a gift for the boss. Here's the receipt.
Does the defense wish to cross-examine?
No, Your Honor.
Then, without further ado, the court finds the defendant not guilty.
I was the angry face. God, I sounded deeper in that than I do today. What the hell was that?
That was incredible.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, incredible in the wow. That's
God.
a thing I just watched way.
That mic peeking. Oh, of course, young Sonic Mega was a tryhard. Goodness gracious. All right,
Sonic Mega is still a tryhard.
Jesus. So yeah.
I'm still laughing.
Go ahead.
Thank you for that blast from the past.
Still laughing at that animation of your character.
The whole point I'm getting at is I started out and I was no good. It was just me. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, here's the receipt, Your Honor. It wasn't any good, but I was so interested. I cared so much about just doing it that I continued doing it, and through learning from others, taking workshops, taking acting classes or things that related to acting, and just constantly being involved with the craft, you will pick stuff up. That doesn't mean you're going to learn it and master it right away. It took me so long to learn how to play roles that don't involve me being hyperactive the whole time. I still think that's a weakness of mine, but that hasn't stopped me from trying because I just enjoy being a part of this craft so much. So please don't be afraid of just getting out there and getting involved, because I'm telling you, no one's going to remember what you did in 13 years from now unless you choose to look up your own Newgrounds profile and link back to it.
You're an inspiration to us all, Sean, really.
Find better standards. No.
Don't worry, I have low standards.
Oh my god.
I genuinely appreciate that. Anyway.
Classy.
We've delayed. Panda's here. Let's get him to meow for the microphone, make some progress in case 4, and call it an evening. Hold on.
Hold on. Anybody's natural voice is good enough.
You're sure about that?
Yes. Because different roles need different voices.
Yeah, sure about that.
was clamoring at the door, but I took too long to get to him because we were watching that Newgrounds flash, so he left already.
Oh.
A shame. All right. So let's just see what we can get this case started.
Oh, by the way, Sean, you're the fourth ReZero actor I've talked to this month.
Nice.
I recently just talked to Ryan, Kaylee, and Bree last week.
It's been what, 15 years?
On a Google Hangout. Ooh, sorry.
About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Oh, damn. Just disapparated her.
Great.
Oh! Oh! What?
Hold
A murder boy.
December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
Hey, Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Huh. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
No, I think you just need to rinse off all that murder you have on your personality.
Listen.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Aw, damn it.
Sorry, them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters. Julian, go ahead and fill this one in.
Next in the news, a large identified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in the tip of a hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal.
Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick?
Huh?
The water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Jesus, Phoenix!
Hold on. I have 5 minutes later, Phoenix is like, hey, Maya. He goes down to the fire department. He's like, hey, Maya, I need your help looking over some case evidence. And he goes, Maya? Turns the corner. I'm trying to contact the dead spirits.
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder.
Gourd Lake again?
The body of a man was found in the lake earlier this morning. The suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, aged 24.
Wait. There's no way he's 24 at the present time in this game. Bullshit.
In 2 months, I'll be his age.
No, he's 30, 35. At minimum 35. That's horseshit.
Yeah,
No
it's a
fucking
Terminator.
way. With that
ridiculous
hair?
when it comes to the ages of the characters. Like, they're all like, oh, they're all these prodigies that graduated from law school, like, super early.
Bullshit. I have never been that turned on by a 24-year-old.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Julian?
Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away?
Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick?
Maya!
Fireman yelled at me when I called him.
She is a fucking golden retriever. Oh my god. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. He arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
But look at this badge. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster.
I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do.
I suppose you're right. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. You can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver and the door just right. Here's the first branch. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Stream channels, art gallery. Oh, stream chat. There we go. I'm adding this in. It's so good.
I need to see.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Oh my god.
That is my goal for every one of these live dub episodes, is that by the end of the episode, the side banner will be completely filled up with accurate bullshit. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable role. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Damn, what a hardworking prosecutor. Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
Right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, you got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Spray the fucking hose.
You're literally in the office. Do you have any ideas now? December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
A ghost!
Ah!
He's gone. Hey! Ghost Edgeworth! Come back!
What are you doing here?
Edgeworth?
Nick. Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
I mean, would you be in a good mood if you died and became a ghost and got trapped in a detention cell?
I mean, probably.
He is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were killed?
So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing?
Sorry, I was looking up this video from Titus.
Nick, should we really be laughing?
It's easy, just try it. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth.
You have no idea how unbelievably enraged I am.
We don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Actually, he's right.
I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Especially not like this.
I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Usually I'm the one who's... Usually when the two of us are interacting, I'm the one who's chained up.
What?
Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what.
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
And I won all of them!
Sure, you got lucky and won all of them. But your luck is bound to run out someday. Eventually you'll not be able to save Scum, right? You need experience.
Fuck you, Edgeworth.
I was wrong.
Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
Because you're perpetually angry.
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
Lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there?
I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Hey, Edgeworth! Look at this!
Your attorney's badge.
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
Ha! Ha 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 ha! Good one, Mr. Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
See? This writes itself!
What do you mean by that?
Me, trust a wet, behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Huh, never.
Under his belt?
What?
My case is near my case is near hopeless, Mr. Wright. You're a wet boy. Every defense I've talked to turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid that they would lose. It occurred to me it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get literally every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
The dead body monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Or maybe he's just a vessel for ghosts, like Edgeworth's. Alright. When we return next week, we will find ourselves at the Gourd Lake entrance. Will we see Gordy? Will we see other characters? who knows? I'm already reeling over the fact that we saw my boyfriend with a gun. Why couldn't he just hold the hose, man? Why couldn't he be the one to spray Maya?
Oh, well.
Great.
Couldn't he be the one to spray Phoenix, if you know what I mean?
Right?
Hey, Sean.
What's up?
No. I made art.
You made art? The last piece
no.
before we head out?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Then, it's in
Use your words.
Post Central.
Okay, should Post Central?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, she drew me. Everyone on the Discord, go ahead and check it out. She drew my character from the Phoenix Wright Flash, the angry face man. I hope IMDb will put that on my resume soon.
Please.
Can't wait until the day. I am waiting for the day one of you comes up to a panel at a convention I'm guesting at and goes, you know, I've heard that you were in Breath of the Wild. I know you in Persona 5, but honestly, the role of yours that really made me your fan was Angry Face from Tom Fulp, Ace Attorney, on Newgrounds in the year 2000 of our Lord and Seven. And I will just lose it at that panel.
Don't tempt me.
Angry Face.
Tez and I are already like, we're on it.
Angry Face emote. Color, are you still in this call? Color.
Yes, I am.
I am
Yes,
paying. This is me saying live. I am paying you to make an Angry Face emote for me to use on the stream.
Can do.
We can discuss it on your schedule. DM me at your leisure.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Watashi Machine is like, don't mistake me, I will absolutely do that too. I'll print a picture of Angry Man and make you sign it.
I'll also throw in Gotchu. I'll pay. We need to think of 3. I'm gonna pay Colors to do Gotchu, Angry Face. What would you guys want as a 3rd one? If just based on what we experienced through the dub so far.
Maya getting sprayed with a hose.
Will that fit on an emote?
Probably not, and if it does, it's not going to be extremely detailed.
How about Maya Puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, Maya Puppy. Maya
Yes.
Puppy. Yes.
Oh yeah, Maya Puppy.
Yes. All right. So I don't know the timeline on it. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm going to respect Colors' schedule because it's not imperative to the stream. But I promise that eventually we will have Gotchu, Maya Puppy, and Angry Face as new emotes available on FrankerFaceC and in the Discord. If you want to be able to use them as soon as they're ready, join the Discord. Oh, but with that said, let's check out Stream Manager and see someone we can raid tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, by the way. As always, tomorrow is a double trouble. We've got Bug Fables at 5 until around 8 or 9, and then we're going to be doing the 100% fermented juice, the drunk competition stream between the mods. So if you want to see us become the source of chaos rather than the solution to it, that will be the stream to tune in. Monday is going to be the 100% orange juice tournament. I believe Emmy might still have access to the signups. Are those closed?
I do.
Okay.
Nope. You guys have until the end of tonight.
And we are able, you have until the end of tonight to sign up for those. And the winner of that competition will get all of the DLC for the game purchased for them by me. I can either send you the cost of the DLC over PayPal, or I can gift it to you if that's possible. But that game has about $40, $60 worth of DLC when it's not on sale. So if you are someone who likes the game and you want access to everything that doesn't require a separate game purchase, enter that competition because anyone can win. So that'll be Sunday and Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday I'm off. Thursday we go to Bug Fables, and then Friday we pick back up with Final Fantasy VII. The goal being that we finish one of them by the time Crystal Chronicles comes out, because when Crystal Chronicles releases, I believe it's mid-August, I am taking an entire week for nothing except Crystal Chronicles. I don't know if that means an entire week off of working, but I'm gonna look into telling clients that I will be busy because I also do this for money. It's legitimate to say it's a stream event, but I will be playing with viewers, I will be doing story mode, I'm gonna be doing everything. Fully expect that within that week, we are gonna beat the main story and probably do some post-game content. So, guaranteed.
With how much you talk about...
I think the game's gonna be out on August 27th.
Yeah. bets are off regarding like when stream starts too. Like normally I start at 5 p.m. If my wife is working, as long as I keep my voice down, I might stream as early as like noon and just have it going for 8-9 hours. It's gonna be a huge focus. So, because I want people to be able to tune in anytime that I'm playing. I'm very excited for this game. I just go ahead.
Me too. My brother. I remember my brother used to be playing it, and thank God no link cables.
Right.
Because those are such a pain.
Right. Also, before we head off, thank you for the reminder, the cast list. Once again, a big round of applause to KK voicing Will Powers, Color Brews voicing Wendy Oldbag. We didn't have Cody Incubus or Boomsday here for Cody Hackins, but they both, contributed. Watashi, Kemi Haiti Stanton as Penny Nichols. Crispy did not have the chance to voice Salmonella, but he did play it for Case 3. Congratulations. Nova doing an excellent job as D. Vasquez. You really got into character this time around. I mean, you were good last time,
so much.
but I could hear you really embodying the dismissive flippantness that she had towards the end of the case, and I was living for it. Great job.
Oh, thank you so much. That's a really big honor. I don't like normally voice act, so that's just kind of a thing where I'm like, I'm just gonna jump in, I'm just gonna try it and have fun.
Great.
And the closest thing I've gotten is like high school theater, so.
I mean, most of what I did was middle school, high school theater. I didn't join a theater group or organization. I took minor classes in college, but I wasn't ever like a theater kid. So there's no shame in that, and everyone did a fantastic job. So.
Well, thank you so much. I'm very flattered and honored. It means a lot coming from you, especially, getting to play like a sort of villainous character like her, and you playing one of my favorite villains, so.
For sure. I believe that was everyone. Oh, of course, Emmy contributing as always as an amazing Maya Fey, Tez contributing when she's able as Mia Fey, myself as Phoenix Wright, Cyan as Edgeworth, who apparently is gonna have a very, now I understand why you wanted to play him. Jesus.
Now you get it.
Now I get it. Well, I don't regret it, because you helped immensely with helping us be organized when we started all of this, so I don't regret it at all, and I hope you get to have fun.
Worth it.
That is, go ahead.
I also had fun with this as well. I just realized when I played the newscatcher, I was like, I almost sounded like George Takei right there.
Do you guys have any recommendations for people you want me to raid, or do you care if I pick someone else from Wild Abandon? This is out to chat as well as people in the voice chat.
You can be able to just pick anybody. Oh, and I thought I should mention this a little bit. I'll be taking a class with Tony Oliver in about 3 weeks from now.
Oh, shoot!
Intermediate.
For those who don't know, Tony Oliver is actually the director who worked with me on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. So he's a very talented individual. He helped out with Power Rangers. He helped out with, oh God, what was it? It was
what
back.
hasn't he helped out
Yeah,
with?
he's helped out with a lot of stuff.
Hunter?
So I am gonna go ahead and toss it to. I know that we saw Tazin. So Tazin is playing Death Stranding right now. And he's got Norman Reedus wearing, it looks like Twitch sunglasses. So,
oh my God.
Since he was Tazin, we'll go, what's Hazin, Tazin? That'll be our raid phrase. So, raid Tazin Tang, I believe it's Tazin Tang 01, Tazin Tag 01. Yes. All right, so it's what's Hazin, Tazin? TAZZNTAGG01. Yep, that's the correct person. All right, guys, keep the love going. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you, everyone in the cast, for helping out as always. If you guys are interested, it's not guaranteed, but I might chill out in chill chat for a couple runs of Hades now that I'm familiar with the game. I've been trying to do some speed runs of it. Maybe. We'll see. But always glad to have you guys here. Thank you, everyone who stuck for the entirety of this stream. It means a great deal. Let's raid. See you next time.